SMT Nation, we back. Nation, it looks like AT&T pulled off another award. This one, another one of those tests where Verizon absolutely dominates JD Power with respect to the network, wireless network quality, 32 times in a row. That's pretty incredible. That is a long consecutive streak. Anyways, let's take a look at some of the elements of the press release from Verizon. It's being covered by a couple other news outlets too, so you could look up any article for you, but I'll provide a link for you in the description from the Verizon News Center. You guys can find that down there. Ways to support us: like and share this video, subscribe for more, turn on the bell notifications icon so you never miss an upload from the SMT. There's other ways to support us too. Check them all out there in the description. Okay, so absolute dominance here, 32 consecutive times. Verizon is the most awarded networking for network quality, most awarded national network provider in the country. So the way that this test or survey is run, they survey, I think, like 26,000 folks or something like that, 27,000 folks. And they participate in this national survey and they run it for, I think, like 6 months. And so like for the back half of last year, 2023, Verizon finished top ranks. And what it is, it's customer perception, right? So they ask them, you know, which provider do you have, and do you have problems, right? So then they score it, and they see who's got the fewest calling issues, the least amount of reported messaging issues or data issues, and Verizon continues to dominate this test. So customers use their phones, having access to whomever's network. They just put in the survey, you know, how they feel about their provider. They tally up that data, and then they provide a winner. That's how JD Power does it. It's basically a customer satisfaction metric for networking. So Verizon dominates this one. Verizon dominates root metro areas, and that those really seem to be things that they just continue to win. All right, so nothing really crazy to take away from this because it is something they have been doing. There's precedence for this, right? But I will tell you guys, you know, something that we've discussed on my channel, remaining objective. It's not to say that your network experience is going to match this, right? Everybody's got a different experience. I mean, hell, you know, 5,000 of those respondents may be right next to a cell tower for Verizon at work and home, right? So their experience is going to be golden. And then some folks might live in some outward extended areas where Verizon's network has aged, and those reports could be less favorable. But that's what they do, right? That's how they assess this and evaluate this. I don't know, you know, I don't like to disqualify people, but this is just one award. And, you know, I'm not trying to pussyfoot and tap around this and discredit anybody, but I think it's fair to just add this to one of those things where, you know, it's part of the national networking evaluation. Root metrics, open signal, what's the other one? Ookla, you know, JD Power. We put it all together and we kind of get our national perspective here. Again, I'm not here to argue anyone's anecdotal experiences, even if you've traveled 5 states, even if you've traveled 10 states. I don't care. I evaluate based on national networking because this is the only thing we can properly quantify. Your experiences are valid. That's how you make your purchasing decisions. But Verizon continues to win these awards. 144 million people cannot be wrong. If it was bad, they would leave. And that's the perspective I try to give folks. Try to look at things that way. Sound off in the comment section below. Tell me, what's your experience like with Verizon? Is it as strong as JD Power seems to incline that it is? Excited to hear what you guys have to say on this. Well, the voice of the people, the SMT Nation, let your voice be heard.